This footage comes from Orlando. Out of nowhere, a man suddenly appears on camera. He starts jabbing at the lens, then bangs on the door and runs away. His real intentions remain completely unclear. Maybe he was trying to damage the camera, so he could return later and commit a crime. Because if the homeowner had opened the door, things could have gone terribly wrong. In this footage, we can see two masked men kicking the door, trying to force their way inside. They were fully armed, but what happened next was completely unexpected. The homeowner later reported the incident to police.
It was turn around, run back upstairs, and make sure my dad wasn't in harm's way.
They called the police, who responded right away.
There was actually a shell on the ground outside of my house from when he shot himself in the leg. So they went ahead and did the crime scene investigation, took pictures of footprints and the shell, whatnot, and they checked the neighborhood to make sure they weren't still around.
One of the attackers who shot himself during the chaos, he was later arrested at the hospital. As for the other man, his whereabouts remain unknown to this day. The woman seen in this footage was a complete stranger trying to force her way inside. First, she attempted to open the door. When that failed, she broke a window. The homeowner began screaming in fear.
What is going on? What is going on? I will shoot! I have a gun! Why?
At that moment, the homeowner was seconds away from pulling the trigger. When police arrived, she was immediately arrested and charged with home invasion and attempted burglary.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you live here?
No, I don't.
So why are you banging on the door?
Because my friend was there.
And here's the most shocking part. The woman trying to break in was a first-grade school teacher, and she was under the influence of alcohol. So now, I ask you, what would your reaction be if someone like this showed up at your door? This footage is truly terrifying, because the woman was simply walking through a busy neighborhood in broad daylight. Out of nowhere, two men suddenly ran toward her and attempted to snatch her bag. She screamed for help and did everything she could to fight back. But the attackers didn't stop. They began kicking her to force her to let go of the purse. Eventually, the robbers were successful. They grabbed the bag and ran away. And here's the most disturbing part. This happened in broad daylight, yet no one came to help. Cars even stopped nearby. People clearly saw what was happening, and still, they did nothing. Some even drove away the moment the robbers left, which raises an unsettling question. Were they just afraid, or were they somehow involved? Before we move forward, if you enjoy this type of content, please show your support by subscribing and commenting on this video. It genuinely helps YouTube push this video to more people, and allows me to keep making high-quality content like this. In this next footage, we see a man furiously banging on a door. At first glance, it looks threatening, but his real intention will shock you.
Can I help you?
The house next door to you is on fire! Your house is almost on fire!
Okay, thank you.
This man wasn't a threat, he was a hero. He had noticed immediate danger and was trying to alert the homeowner. Without hesitation, he took the baby from the woman and carried the child to a safe place.
Money! Lost money!
Even after that, he returned to ask if she needed any more help. Moments later, the homeowner also left the house.
Need more help?
and in the background, you can clearly see the bright glow of flames. If this neighbor had not stepped in, this could have turned into a deadly incident. In this next footage, we see a man approaching a house. At first, nothing seems out of the ordinary, but what he does next is deeply disturbing.
Yeah. Dog attacked me. Yeah, I'm here. No, come here. Come in? Yeah. Hello? Oh, no.
He begins talking to himself, switching between two different voices, almost as if he were two different people. The tone of the second voice is especially creepy.
Yeah. Dog attacked me. Yeah, I'm here. No, come here. Come in?
Many believe the man could have been under the influence of drugs, or possibly suffering from a mental illness, such as schizophrenia. Others believe something far more sinister, that he might have been possessed. So now I ask you, what do you think was really happening here? Share your thoughts in the comments. In this footage, we see a woman running toward a house for help, barefoot, clearly terrified. What happens next was completely unexpected.
Grabs her by the hair.
The man who grabs her by the hair was not a stranger. It was her boyfriend. He dragged her across the porch while she screamed for help.
Warning.
The next day, the homeowner sent the footage to police. Officers immediately began searching the neighborhood, and what they found was horrifying.
Side window over here and witnessed him stomping on her and pulling her by her hair. It was awful.
The woman was discovered held captive inside a nearby house.
Footage to cops. They searched the neighborhood and say they found a woman being held captive inside this home right around the corner.
The man was identified as Robert Mendez. He was arrested and charged with kidnapping and attempted murder. The victim was rushed to the hospital, suffering from multiple injuries. In Columbus, Ohio, two masked men, fully armed, approached a house. They began calling out to the homeowner, impersonating police officers. What they didn't realize was that a doorbell camera was recording everything.
CPD, open up. We need to ask you a couple questions.
Can I help you?
CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions.
I'm sorry?
CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. May you please step to the front door, please?
CPD.
Yes, this is CPD. We would like you to step to the door, please.
Can I see a badge?
We would like you to step to the door, please, sir. I don't have to show you my badge, sir.
Okay, give me a second.
Okay.
Despite the pressure, the homeowner did not open the door. Eventually, the burglars left the scene. The next day, the homeowner reported the incident to police, and soon after, both men were identified and caught. But here's the shocking part. They were charged with only a fourth-degree misdemeanor, a punishment that amounted to just a $250 fine, which raises a disturbing question. How are you supposed to trust anyone who shows up claiming to be police? Because many people would open the door, believing they are real. That's it for this video. If you enjoy disturbing doorbell camera footage, make sure to check out my previous video, and if you liked this one, please subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Until then, I'll see you in the next video. Take care, stay safe, and always check your door before opening it.